Hi, this is Mark, Shelley, Teresa, and Cynthia from the Center for Math and Teaching. We really respect the hard work teachers are putting in during these unprecedented times as they try to keep life as close to normal as possible for their students. We at CMAT are doing our best to chip in to help our MathLinks users to plan in simple ways, knowing that every school and district might have different goals or directives. On our secure website, we've added a new easy access resource to help you plan remote lessons. And our purpose here today is to share this resource with you. To access all resources, you must be logged into the teacher portal on the CMAT website. Then choose your grade level. If you don't do this, some of the convenient links won't work. Now find the packet you're planning to teach. There's a new section now called Distance Learning. Currently, these are posted at each grade level for packets 9 through 16. Packets 1 through 8 are coming soon. You'll see a packet-specific link called Distance Learning Suggestions. Under that, there may be more links for reproducible pages or special slide decks, which we'll get to later. Distance Learning Suggestions will help you with these three things. Identify resources and materials your students need. Suggest technology activities that students can do with little or no instruction. And help you create some lessons that we hope are simple and dynamic. Let's take a look at grade 6 packet 12 as an example. If you see this at the top of the page, you know you're in the right place. Remember that some links on this page only work when you're logged in. Let's focus first on identifying student resources. Below the heading, the table at the top of the page looks like this. It contains references to student packets and reproducibles. We know that some teachers send home materials, and there are also cases where families can come to school periodically to pick things up. Sometimes neither of these things are possible. The links on the left reference hard copies to be sent home. The links on the right are open source alternatives when available for when students do not have hard copies at home. Of course, it's best if students have their packets and resource guide for the second half of the course at home, but if they don't, students can pull these things up on our website to view with these links. Note that if they don't have their packets, they'll have to write on their own paper. If students have access to these reproducible pages, great. If not, there are links for those who can print them out. Under the table, you'll find minimal supplies that students may need for their work. The general supplies you see here are things that you may want students to have all the time if possible. If more specific materials are required, or even optional, they'll be listed here. Now let's move to technology activities. If students are at home using technology to assist with instruction, why not assign engaging technology activities? We've identified one or more tech activities for each packet. Some may look familiar to you because they're already referenced in the program. We've also included a few new ones we've found recently. These have been selected because with little guidance, students can work on them independently at home. Note that Desmos activities require that you set up a class code before students can do them. And now let's look at some resources to help you with lesson planning, especially when it's done remotely. Your distance learning suggestions include two kinds of slide decks. When delivering a live remote lesson to students, this first table lists slide decks in PDF form that have always been on the teacher portal under Teacher Resources. They were intended for teachers as planning reminders, but the ones we've listed include slides that may enhance delivery of remote instruction. Use as you see fit. This second table has slide decks that were created for other MathLinks programs. The content in them is totally appropriate, but please be aware that they typically do not match specific pages. We think you may find them useful as you structure a remote teaching lesson focused on new concepts. Finally, as a reminder, we want to keep our teacher portal secure. As you know, tests and answer keys live here. Please feel free to share any appropriate files with students during these difficult times. But please remember to download them to Google Classroom or your dedicated virtual student space. If you give students access to answer keys, we recommend that you make them available for a short time only to help maintain the integrity of the program for the years ahead. We hope you find this new MathLinks feature useful. After we all navigate spring semester, we know that there will be challenges ahead as many students will fall behind. We have some thoughts and ideas about how to help with catching students up. Please feel free to contact us about this anytime, and know that we are planning another webinar in the future to address this issue. We appreciate your efforts, and please remember that you can always contact us with more questions or ideas. Thanks for joining us today.